Rich, when was the first time you remember like talking about Malcolm Gladwell? Like
Oh,
what?
my sister-in-law sent me a book. She goes, "You need to read this book." And it
No
was back
way.
in like 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
And it was The Tipping Point. And I
Oh
whipped
my.
through it in like 48 hours. And I was
Oh
like,
my God.
this is a great book. Oh my gosh. Then I
I
started
bet.
seeing him on TED Talks and everything. And it was
Yeah.
incredible, incredible. How about
Yeah.
you?
I would say totally tipping point and outliers came at a time in my business that we were in such a cycle,
Yeah.
and the timing couldn't have been more perfect. It was so amazing. Just that whole concept of the 10,000 hours, that was phenomenal.
Yeah, a few years ago, I did an analysis of all my clients that I coach,
Yes.
and I extrapolated out. I've coached with over 450 clients in the 15 plus years, and I've coached over 22,000 hours. I look at Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 makes you an expert. I'm twice that. So I was like,
Yeah.
that made me feel great that I
Yeah.
did.
And that's not like braggadocious. That's like a thing.
Yeah.
That's a statistic. And for me, just the number of websites that we have done and the impactful number of people we have reached, it's like shocking. He's right. He was right. So for him to come out with this is really phenomenal. So very exciting.
Excellent. Well, welcome back to the Best Small Business Show, the podcast where BJ and I distill the latest business books into actionable insights for small business owners.
I'm your host, BJ Flag.
And I'm Rich G.
And today we are exploring Revenge of the Tipping Point, Overstories, Superspreaders, and the Rise of Social Engineering by the renowned Malcolm Gladwell. In, in this compelling follow up to his classic work, Tipping Point, Gladwell dives deeper into the ideas that spread and influence society in our digital age. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, and today we're not only going to define and explain each of these topics from the book, we're going to align them for small business owners and integrate actionable steps that you can take and apply them to your business today. So BJ and I are really excited. We've got a lot of
I
good
know.
stuff. So
Definitely. I'll kick off with number one, crafting powerful overstories. So, a little bit of a description here. An overstory is that universal narrative that transcends individual products or services, tapping into the broader human experience and emotion. So, a lot of what we're going to talk about today is psychological. It's using sociology and that type of thing. It's like the overarching story that encapsulates your brand, your mission, your purpose, creating a real deep connection with your audience. For small businesses, think about crafting your overstory and what it means, to develop a compelling brand narrative and resonates emotionally. It's about sharing the why behind your business, not just the what. This narrative can foster loyalty and differentiate you in a really crowded market.
yeah, this is good stuff. Powerful overstories are great. BJ, you were talking about like Macy's with the Thanksgiving Day parade. That's an
Right?
overstory for Macy's.
Yeah. And it's also just creates such a brand awareness and, gives them such strength throughout the year. It's awesome. Definitely.
We have some action steps. First, develop your brand's overstory. Okay. Identify core values and your mission. Reflect on what really, really drives your business. Is it sustainability? Is it community engagement, innovation? Find out what the overstory is and what your core values. Then, second, craft a compelling narrative based on that overstory. Weave these values into a story that tells your clients or customers who you are and why you do what you do, because that pulls on people's heartstrings. They start to go, I really like your company because you care about this. And then consistent communication. Ensure that your overstory is consistently communicated across all platforms, your website, social media, marketing materials, and even in-store experiences. When you do this, you're going to start integrating your overstory into your business, and that's going to pull in more customers.
Oh yeah, that Rich, I'm always constantly impressed with people who have almost like a seamless in and out to their overstory into their brand, overstory into their brand. So impressive.
So, number two is leveraging super spreaders. Malcolm Gladwell talks about super spreaders a lot, and they're influential individuals or entities who are capable of amplifying your message rapidly across their networks due to their extensive reach and credibility. And we probably know people like this. For small business owners, engaging with super spreaders can exponentially increase your visibility. This might mean collaborating with local influencers, politicians, heads of organizations, satisfied customers with strong social media followings. How many times have you had a customer give you a great review or talk about you on Facebook? Or community leaders who can advocate for your brand. So start to think about who's in your community, who can really spread the word, be a super spreader for your business.
So for our 2 action steps, I want you to identify the potential super spreaders. Research influencers, look at bloggers, social media personalities, thought leaders in your industry or your local community. And then assess the alignment, because sometimes what you want to do is you want to ensure that their values align with your brand and maintain authenticity. This can be very tricky because think about Nike and Tiger Woods. He ran into a problem. Nike need to move him to the back. You have to make sure that you're picking the right person. And then just build relationships. Ensure that their content, comment on their point, engage, get involved, get, listening and being able to make sure that you're commenting on their posts. So let me take you into number 3, ethical social engineering. It involves the using insights from human behavior and social dynamics to positively influence customer actions, fostering mutual benefit without manipulation. For small businesses, this means applying psychological principles to your marketing strategies in ways that enhance customer experience and builds trust. So when ethics are involved, this goes to your core beliefs. And those core beliefs are shared with your core clients. It's very elastic. You're able to grow forward, and you just need to be sincere. That's where you're going with this.
Yeah, it's true. And we've got 2 great action steps to help you implement ethical influence techniques. Number 1, social proof. Showcase customer testimonials, reviews, and case studies to build credibility. I mean, I have them on my website, I have them on LinkedIn, I have them on Google. And it's funny when people call me, I go, "How did you find out about me?" "Oh, I saw you on Google," because they're reading the testimonials, they're reading the reviews and stuff. Second, reciprocity. Offer value first, such as a free resource, a consultation, or samples, encouraging customers to engage further. Both BJ and I offer a consultation for free. We're happy to meet with you and talk to you. Some people don't, they charge. But, it's that kind of reciprocity that really helps you grow your business. And then there's scarcity and urgency. Create limited time offers or exclusive deals to motivate prompt action. This time of the year, I start telling prospects my rates are going up in 2025. And that delivers urgency and scarcity, and suddenly they're calling me up and wanting to join.
Yeah.
Second, Maintain transparency. Have honest communication. Too often, I see businesses aren't clear about what they're saying to their customer, and you could tell they're hiding things. Avoid hidden terms or exaggerated claims. Be honest, be authentic with your customers, and it'll be 10 times better. So,
And you know those companies that are being straightforward. You just know it and you feel comfortable working with them. So be that company. That's the one you want to go with.
well, number 4 is harnessing the digital tipping point. This is the central nexus that Malcolm talks about. It refers to the critical moment when an idea, a product, or message gains significant momentum online, leading to widespread adoption and visibility. It's probably happened to you in your business where you launched a product or a service that resonated with people. And for small businesses, reaching this tipping point can dramatically boost your brand's online presence. It's about creating content and campaigns that resonate so strongly that they encourage sharing and engagement on a large scale.
And I just love the people who just feel so comfortable sharing everything. And there are another group of people who say, oh, no, I don't want to give any of my secrets away. Okay. Well, this is the tipping point. So there you go. I've got 2 great action steps. Enhance your online presence. You want to optimize your website, ensure that it's user friendly, mobile responsive, and optimized for search engines. Awesome to keep that going. Engage in social media. Choose platforms where your target audience is most active and regularly posting, and create shareable content. Develop shareable, valuable, entertaining, and informative content that encourages sharing. Don't say I didn't tell you, but I want you to monitor your analytics. This is impressive to say, hey, look at my engagement. Use tools like Google Analytics, social media insights, and understand what's working and what's not. Adjust strategies accordingly. Focus on the content and the channels, and that will yield you the best results for sure. Right, Rich?
Yes, absolutely. This BJ constantly talks about every single one of these for me, but it's so true because this will help you harness the digital tipping point. And so if you do these things, you're going to see a dramatic difference in your business.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I love it to show to clients who are not active. We look at their analytics every quarter, but for the active ones, we're in there. We are in there. So, 2 different types of ways of looking at it. For number 5, I want adapting to network dynamics. This refers to the changing patterns and behaviors within social and professional networks that affect how information spreads. Okay. Even for a small business, being aware of these dynamics helps you stay relevant and ensures your marketing efforts in line with how your audience communicates and consumes information. Think about those social networks. They have personalities of their own and beliefs that need to align with yours. There's a huge major change happening right now in the social network. So be aware their brand rubs off on yours. So be knowledgeable.
Well, when we're talking about network dynamics, we have some great action steps. Number 1, stay informed. And it's so funny. I talk to clients constantly about this. Monitor industry trends, like using tools like Google Alerts. I have alerts on my name, on my industry, understanding what's going on out there. I follow industry newsletters and I follow social media to stay updated on what's happening. Second, listen to your customers. Gather feedback through surveys, reviews, and just basic direct interaction. How am I doing? Just asking,
Yeah.
how am I doing? And then the second thing we want you to do is be flexible. Adapt marketing strategies. This is what kills most businesses. They're not flexible. If your audience shifts to a new platform or changes preferences, adjust your approach accordingly. Okay, experiment, try new types of content and channels to see what resonates. I'm probably the biggest user of experimentation. I try new things constantly, and I try
Constantly,
new
guys,
marketing strategies.
for sure. Oh my gosh. Take us into number 6, capitalizing on micro trends.
Yeah, micro trends. This is the last one. Micro trends are emerging niche trends that have the potential to grow significantly. These are little things that people don't realize. A big one that I keep talking about is ChatGPT. They often signal shifts in consumer behavior before they become mainstream. For
Mhm.
small businesses, by identifying and leveraging micro trends early, you can position your business as innovative and responsive, attracting customers looking for the latest offerings. They're attracted to you.
Yeah. I think of like Crocs. Crocs have been around for a million years. They're going through a huge growth trend right now, but they are jumping on micro trends. So they find something like a Harry Potter and they immediately come up with little chiclets for that, and they are working off their core. So they'll be there. They'll always be there, but they use the micro trends to kind of push the incredible ideas. Let me give you a couple of action steps. Identify these emerging trends, analyze the data, use your analytics to spot changes in customer behavior and interests. You're the first to know. Always look at your data. And then engage with communities. Participate in forums, groups, events where new ideas are emerging. Be ahead of yourself. It is such a great thing to go to trade shows, to be involved in conferences. You're seeing the future, which is wonderful. And then, of course, act quickly. We want you to pilot new offerings, introduce new products or services that on a small scale can be tested with the market. It's such an awesome thing to do. And also promote innovativeness. Highlight your business's adaptability and forward thinking approach to your marketing. I think Gladwell really pushed this concept of innovative concepts. You just can't sit back and let it all happen. He's really into the innovative.
Well, Malcolm Gladwell's Revenge of the Tipping Point provides valuable insights. We've talked about 6 of them with tons of action steps into how ideas spread in our interconnected world. And it's a crucial understanding for any small business owner. So please go pick up the book.
And just integrating these concepts and action steps into your marketing strategy, they're going to help you navigate the complexities of the modern marketing and really drive significant growth.
And BJ and I encourage you to reflect on these learnings and consider how they can be applied to your own business. And again, go hit Amazon, get the Kindle, buy the paperback, buy the hardcover. I even saw a signed cover of this book that you could buy. So go out and get it. I think you'll love it.
Oh, definitely. Hey, and we need you to keep this momentum going. Share this episode on LinkedIn, Instagram, X, and TikTok with the hashtag The Best Small Business Show. Let's spread the word and keep this community growing.
Ready to take your business to the next level? Reach out to me, Rich G, at richg.com for top-tier business coaching that drives results. And for all things brand marketing and website design, connect with my podcast buddy, BJ Flagg, at newrenew.com. Let's make your brand remarkable.
Thanks for tuning in and being such a fantastic part of our team. Your support keeps us going and helps us make even more significant impact. If this episode fires you up, don't miss out on what's coming next. Subscribe, follow, and share with fellow entrepreneurs ready to level up.
And a big shout out to our editor and producer, Richard Scalzo, for making us sound fantastic in every episode. Have an unbelievable week and crush those goals, and we'll catch you in the next episode.